Hi. Well, it happened to me, and I was careful. But on Saturday, August 1st, I drove down to Turlock to pick fruit. And while there, I saw my mother, my little sister, Stephanie. Hi, Steph. And my cousin, Randy, drove up from Bakersfield. And I saw Stephanie's husband and their little daughter, 13-year-old. And Stephanie told me she wanted to keep her distance because she wasn't feeling quite right, had something going on in her sinuses, and I think she said there was something going on with her legs. And I said, you should get tested. Go get a test. So we kept our distance, but we weren't wearing masks. I saw her first outdoors outside my mom's house, and I did go over to Stephanie's house, not even thinking about it, and visited with her indoors on Saturday. Then on Sunday, Stephanie came over and brought a lasagna she cooked for me and my mom and cousin Randy, and I said, "Oh, stay with us and eat with us," and she wouldn't. She goes, "No, I don't feel quite right. I don't think I should." And so she went home. That's it. That's the contact I had. So here are the three things. The three things are, if you spend more than 15 minutes indoors without a mask, less than 6 feet, forget the mask. I think if you're indoors 15 minutes or more, less than 6 feet apart with an infected person, you run a higher risk than not of contracting the virus. So that was on Saturday the 1st, Sunday the 2nd. On Monday the 3rd of August, I drove home, and I had contact with people on Wednesday the 5th, Thursday the 6th, and Friday the 7th. On Saturday, August 8th, I woke up with symptoms. Symptoms were, I felt a little off, like I was coming down with the flu, and I immediately just kind of panicked. I just knew. But I didn't know where it came from. So I did my own contact tracing. I went back 14 days prior to the onset of symptoms. And so, as I said, I came down with symptoms on Saturday, August 8th, and I started notifying all the people I had come into contact with in the last 14 days, starting with the most recent, working backwards. Well, I got to Saturday, August 1st, and I called my sister, and she said, "Oh, I was just about to send you a text. I did get a COVID test, and it came back positive." So it took me 7 days to feel symptoms. I was incubating from contact with her until Saturday morning. It has not been fun. Symptoms are I had a really rough night on 2 nights ago. What's today? Thursday? Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, or is today Friday? I don't know. I've lost all track of time. But then I feel better. My low-grade fever, so look for low-grade fever. I haven't been above 99.9, but my baseline normal is 97.6. So 98.6 is I'm a point up. 99.9, and if that's an oral, right? If you took it rectally, it would be another degree higher. So I got up to 100.9. Really. Okay, so I notified everybody. I called my doctor on Saturday. He called me right back. He said, leave a message, and my office staff will set up a testing time for you on Monday. So I get a call from the doctor, and they say, we are no longer able to just issue an order or put in an order, whatever it is, and have you go up to Depot Bay or drive down to Walport. We have to go through Samaritan over in Corvallis, and they've been taking 5 days to notify people. But I learned some information. I found a phone number to call. I called the number. That person sent me an email. I filled out the questionnaire, and he said someone will call you back after you submit the questionnaire. I don't think it was 10 minutes after having submitted that questionnaire. I got a call from a gal named Kylie, and she goes, okay, you can go to Depot Bay at this time or Walport at this time. I chose the latter, and I went down to Walport, got tested on Monday. They said 3 to 6 days. Well, they notified me yesterday. So yesterday was Thursday, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Right. Today must be Friday in the real world. I don't know. As I said, I've lost all track. And I tested positive. I knew I would, especially because on Monday night, I was cooking some pudding and I went to lick the spoon, couldn't taste it. And I went, gee, that's funny. Yeah, I'm aware that one of the symptoms can be loss of sense of smell or taste. And people had been asking me, and I'm like, no, I can taste everything. I have a great appetite. I have energy. I just feel like I have the flu, low-grade temperature, minimal headache. Lungs are clear. I'm taking my pulse oximeter reading. I have 97% oxygen saturation. But at about 9:30 or 10 at night on Monday, when I licked that spoon, I went to the fridge and I opened the jar of pickled herring I have in there, stuck my nose in it, could not smell a thing. Took a couple slices out. I could taste sweet and the sour of the vinegar in there, but that's it. No taste. So then, the next day, on Tuesday, I grabbed a jar of chopped fresh raw garlic, stuck in a silverware spoon, heaping spoon of chopped raw garlic, stuck it in my mouth, and all I can say is it was like chewing diced carrots, but without the flavor. No taste. I must have reeked with garlic. I probably reeked all day Tuesday and part of Wednesday, because when I make the melanzane sotolio, you eat all that raw garlic there on the eggplant. It's the next day, next morning. You're like, oh boy, I'm still smelling like garlic, but nothing. So I'm kind of freaked out about that. I've read articles that say some people don't ever get it back. Some people get some of it back, and that it takes quite a while. I did contact somebody, and they said they're in week 7, and she and her husband are getting their smell and taste back. That's called a cardinal symptom: loss of smell and subsequently taste. I think really what's happening is the olfactory nerve gets attacked by the virus, and if you can't smell, you can't taste. That would explain why I can still taste sweet and sour, like I'm drinking ginger tea right now, and I've got the lemon juice in there and the sweet of the honey that I put in there. But that's it. This morning, I drank some brown liquid cardboard coffee, and I couldn't tell you if it was really coffee, but it was, from the coffee pot, but I couldn't tell you for sure. There's no way I could smell a gas leak right now. I could go into a badly decomposed body, scene, walk in, and have no problem. I wouldn't gag, nothing. Anyway, so got exposed on August 1st, felt symptoms 7 days later on August 8th, and so I have to quarantine for 14 days. And I am told by the health nurse that I have to be symptom-free and not have any fever for 24 hours. It used to be 3 days of symptom-free and no fever, but no fever and symptom-free for 24 hours. On the 14th, I can go out. I'm not the 14th, the 20th. The 20th will be 14 days. So I can go out on the 21st. I'll wait till the 21st anyway. But the good news is I won't be able to get sick again. Don't know for how long. Yes, I will offer my blood for antibodies once I'm out of the woods. I hope I'm out of the woods. You know, the scary thing is that you hear these stories of people who, they were doing great. We thought they were done with it. And then overnight, they woke up and couldn't breathe, wound up in the hospital, got ventilated, you know, and then they got dead. If I don't get dead, I will be very happy. If I do get dead, I'm going to be very embarrassed and probably pretty pissed off. So that's all I got. Don't get the disease. I was lulled into a false sense of security by thinking, well, it's my family and they're taking precautions. No, treat everybody like they are a stranger in public. Wear your mask. Do not be indoors with someone you don't really know is taking care of things. Don't be indoors for 15 minutes or more, less than 6 feet. So outdoors is a very low chance of contracting the virus. And yeah, just be smart about it. I remember Chris Cuomo talking about how horrible the dreams were. I just remember that. And 2 nights ago, it was like my bed was a torture chamber. And I woke up, I rolled out of bed, and I just felt like I was fleeing, you know, a captivity in a torture chamber. And just got out into the house and made my brown liquid cardboard and added some a little bit of white liquid cardboard to it. Yeah. But last night I had wonderful dreams. I slept 10 hours. There's lots of sleeping. You hear that a lot. I took a 2-hour nap yesterday and slept 10 hours very soundly. Wonderful dreams last night. So this is what COVID looks like. My energy levels, as I say, are up. Not much headache. I don't really have a cough. I mean, I don't think I'm coughing any more than I usually do. What else? If you have questions, leave a comment. Please subscribe to my channel here and click the like button. And you can watch all the other videos as well. I think that's it. I don't know if I'm leaving anything out. I won't know until I press the red button here. It's over there, but there it is. See it? See it right there? Yeah. Okay. Oh, and masks do help. And if you think they don't, that's all I'll say. You know, bless your heart.